Hello everyone, welcome to the 9 Days 9 Shaktis series of the Ladies Official. As you all know, इस सीरीज में हम 9 ऐसी वंडरफुल वुमेन से बात करने वाले हैं जो अपने आप में शक्ति का स्वरूप। आज की जो हमारी गेस्ट हैं, शी इज अ वेरी वेरी क्यूट लिटिल गर्ल. Let me introduce you to Vishakha Agrawal from Diet. Hi Vishakha.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us. I'll just introduce Vishakha to you all. So I'll let you know that she is just 21 and she has completed her BBA in marketing and she's already listed under young entrepreneurs in ET Times.
Yeah.
Youngest entrepreneur in ET Times. Can you just elaborate what exactly was the listing for?
So basically, one of our articles got published last year where we worked on natural dyes. Like we created sarees with fruits ka color, vegetables ka color. And that is when it caught everybody's attention. And we got featured in ET Times as the youngest entrepreneur in India under the field of textiles. So I was merely 19 when all of this happened.
Oh, that is really commendable, Vishakha. It's really awesome. So, would you like to tell us about Resham House of Silk? How did it happen and what exactly is being done here?
So, hi everybody, this is Vishakha. Resham was the most random thing that happened to me. It was 2020, I remember. I had just completed my schooling and I came back home and the pandemic had hit all of us. So, I couldn't go out of my college and I preferred staying home with my family because we lost a few lives in our family, which made me realize that I'm not wanting to go out right now. And I got COVID positive and I was quarantined. And I have always been a very extrovert person. I love being around people. I love speaking to people. So that was a major blackout in my life, that I'm not getting to meet anybody, not getting to talk to my parents. I was locked in a room. And after 4 days of binge watching Netflix and Prime, I was absolutely done. I had reached my saturation. And that is when I realized that I need to do something. I just cannot be sitting idle like this. What if the pandemic goes on? What if we don't know when it's going to end? And that is when I texted my dad, I'm starting Resham. I didn't know what Resham was. Resham was the first thing that hit my mind. I had thought of no other names for a business.
आपने अपने डैड को टेक्स्ट किया, तो आप तब तक आप लोग बात, you were not out of quarantine, आप लोग बात नहीं कर रहे?
So I was on my 5th day of quarantine when I started Resham. I created an Instagram account.
अच्छा, so
I could blog
Resham नाम क्यों सोचा? क्या स्पेशलिटी है इस नाम के पीछे?
My dad is into silk since last 32 years. He's a silk manufacturer. And whenever I was asked in my childhood what I want to do, one thing that I always knew was पापा के साथ business करना है. But क्या business करना है, कैसे करना है, I had no clue. I've always been attached and inclined towards my dad's way of working, his ethics, his code of conduct, and he's the biggest guiding force in my life. So I always knew that I want to follow him, his footsteps, and I want to be like him. So ultimately, I knew that I want to get into business with him. And Resham is something that signifies silk. So whenever we talk about Resham, I wanted to give this brand something like a name which signifies, as in you don't have to really look into what you're going to find in here. When you listen to Resham,
what you're going to get, सबको पता नहीं है इसी नाम से ही कि क्या मिलने वाला है,
ये क्या मिलने वाला है. So that is why Resham was one in mind. And then I thought that Resham is a very desi name that people can relate to. And even the Videsis are able to relate to Resham now. So it was a win-win for choosing the name. And I texted my dad, I want to start Resham. And without even asking me a why or a how, he said, okay, jo karna hai kar le. And that is where everything started. And when I was out after 10 days. It was my 5th day when I started Resham. I didn't know what is going to happen in Resham. I didn't know what was going to be my niche, my target customer. I knew nothing. I just knew that I'm starting a business with my dad.
Wow.
And I think it took me 3 months to, get clear कि हाँ, this is what Resham is. This is what I can explain people कि आपको Resham में क्या मिलने वाला है. So initially 3 months were just trial and error. Though it is just trial and error right now also. We keep on trying new products. But then now there's a niche which is very clear, and I have a target audience, a target market.
What do you have?
These are the people I want to cater. So it was very random starting Resham. And whenever I was asked with by my friends that Vishakha, what Resham is actually, it's like, I let you know, you just follow me once. I still don't know what Resham was. And we started. And the day I was out, I remember I had my first photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we shot our first campaign in Raipur.
Acha.
On my 15th day, I was in Raipur, like after the COVID thing hit me, and we shot our very first collection. And within a month, it was Diwali actually in November, and within a month we were sold out. And that is what boosted my confidence that yes, something like this can be introduced here. People are liking it.
Very nice. So, Vishakha, as I know, आप रायगढ़ से ग्वालियर गए स्कूलिंग के लिए. आपका स्कूल सिंधिया से आपने पढ़ाई. Yeah.
Yes.
तो आप कब ही गए and how was the change? बोर्डिंग स्कूल जाके आपको ऐसा लगा कि there was something that changed in you, जो आपने कुछ नई एनर्जी या कुछ नया सीखा आपने वहाँ जाके. How was boarding school for you?
I think boarding school was the best decision I took for myself because my parents didn't want me to go boarding school. They wanted me to be with them. They wanted me to do my college bahar se, but they wanted me to be yahin se. And I don't know why did I take this decision. I told my dad, college to yahin se kar lungi, papa please boarding school jane do, because I have seen my friends college में कोई restriction नहीं होता है, but when it comes to boarding school, आपको एक particular environment में उसी school के अंदर वैसे ही रहना पड़ता है, and I wanted to experience that life. So because I was here at Raigad
Looking for?
Yeah, because I was here in Raigad, I lacked discipline, honestly. आराम से उठ रहे हैं, आराम से सो रहे हैं, no particular timetable, no working out, nothing. And I knew that when I go to a boarding school, तो वहाँ पे एक set timetable होगा हर चीज़ का जो follow करना ही पड़ेगा, no matter what. And also, I was competitive जब मैं रायगढ़ में थी, but रायगढ़ में competition इतना था नहीं, because my dad always tells me अपनी गली में तो कुत्ता भी शेर होता है. तो कभी वैल्यू हुई नहीं उस competition की, हमेशा लगता था सब आता है, हो जाएगा, ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा. But when I went to Sindhya, I realized कि मेरे जैसे 400 और बच्चे हैं वहाँ पे, and this is my real competition because सब अपनी जगह के best बच्चे हैं.
Nice.
And now I have to compete with them. That is what, increased my confidence in all way. And that is what made me more inclined towards the fact that I have to do something in life. I have to bring a change.
आप किस क्लास में बोर्डिंग गए?
11th.
11th, okay. So 11th and 12th you were in Sindhya.
11th and 12th I was in Sindhya. And when you meet people, when you meet like-minded people, and when you see everybody doing so well, आप चाहे जितनी भी मस्ती कर लो, at the end of the day आपको realize होता है कि नहीं, आपको कुछ करके दिखाना है. That is what drove me, and I think Sindhya is the best thing that has happened to me before Resham, because had Sindhya not happened to me, Resham wouldn't have been here.
आपको वहाँ जाके वो boost और वो confidence मिला.
वो confidence मिला.
Something, yeah, and you should not be scared of actually taking any steps, basically.
Yes, because my principal always told me, and my dad also tells me the same thing. क्या होगा ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फेल ही होगे ना, फिर से स्टार्ट कर लेना, लाइफ तो बहुत बढ़िया है. So that is why. So I think Sindhya, and I now suggest everybody, all my customers, everybody in my family, कि please अपने बच्चों को boarding school भेजो, because the changes that I've seen in me, it wouldn't have happened अगर मैं Sindhya नहीं जाती तो. Let alone not Sindhya, but any boarding school. Boarding school has the capability to change you in so many good ways. You wouldn't even believe, and even my parents couldn't believe कि मेरे अंदर इतना change आ गया.
Nice.
And initially जो मेरे parents मना कर रहे थे कि college में बाहर चले जाना, now my father tells everybody नहीं, अब अपने बच्चों को boarding school में भेजो.
Wow. So, Vishakha, Resham House of Silk has reached New York. हमने कहीं से सुना है, कुछ तो न्यूयॉर्क में हुआ था. What was it and how was the experience?
We did an exhibition in New York.
Okay.
So there was this person, she's a stockist. वो Indian labels के कपड़े बेचती है foreign cities में. I was trying to contact her since a lot of time, but because Resham did not have many followers, तो उन्होंने कुछ revert back नहीं किया until some time. और उसके बाद there was this movement for us in March. There's this page called Diet Sabya, which is a fashion police in India. Diet Sabya ने रेशम को feature किया. And उस दिन हमारी sales काफ़ी boost हुई और that is the day when we reached 10K followers.
Wow.
हमने 5K से 10K एक दिन में hit किया, all organic. And Diet Sabya का shout out was a unpaid promotion. He doesn't do paid promotion usually. I don't know if it's a he or a she. It's a page which is still anonymous and people know him through the name of Fashion Police. वो critique है, Fashion Police है, सारी चीज़ें हैं. तो उन्होंने हमें feature किया and that is when that person reached out to me, जिनसे मैं अभी तक contact करने की कोशिश कर रही हूँ.
मुझे खुद ही आपको contact.
Yeah, she told me that, hi Vishakha, we are interested in keeping Resham. So if you could send us a few products. I was on cloud 9.
Wow.
And I have thanked Diet Sabya so much that because of him this has happened. And March में Diet Sabya featured us. And May में, like in the month of May, New York में एक exhibition था where this girl put up our pieces. And I had just sent 12 pieces because I had no idea how it would go. And we sold half of our pieces there. Like, I didn't go to New York. She was the stockist. तो उन्हें रखने थे वो सारे के सारे pieces. तो हमने अपने pieces अपना label लगा करके भेजा था. And उन्होंने रेशम के नाम से वहाँ पे exhibition लगाया था जहाँ पे हमारे 6 pieces निकले थे. And now we are also targeting Massachusetts and Chicago. तो वहाँ पे भी रेशम available है through the same stockist.
Wonderful. So what exactly you do in Resham? What kind of clothes are made in Resham?
So, because I am somebody who's 21 and I started Resham when I was 19, so I have always been inclined towards साड़ी. साड़ी मुझे लगता है you can never go wrong with साड़ी. And मैंने अपनी मम्मा को, दादी को हमेशा से ही साड़ी ड्रेप करते हुए देखा है. तो I have a very strong connection towards साड़ी. As in, though I am 21, but अगर अभी भी मुझे रेशम को represent करने बोला जाएगा कि आपको क्या पहनना है, तो साड़ी will be my first option. तो साड़ी तो हमेशा से ही रेशम का एक पार्ट था ही, that if you come to रेशम you're going to find साड़ीज. But मुझे टारगेट मार्केट अपने फ्रेंड्स को भी रखना था, जो मेरे से थोड़ी बड़ी एज ग्रुप का है, उनको भी अपना टारगेट मार्केट रखना था, बट वो साड़ीज नहीं पहनते. दैट इज़ व्हेन आई थॉट दैट हम सिल्क को कंटेम्प्रेरी वे में लोगों को प्रेजेंट कर सकते हैं, विच इज़ इन द वे ऑफ सिल्क शर्ट्स. बिकॉज सिल्क शर्ट इज़ वेरी वर्सेटाइल. आप अपने वर्क वेयर में भी पहन सकते हो. यू कैन वेयर इट फॉर ब्रंचेस, लंचेस. यू कैन वेयर इट एनी वेयर यू वॉन्ट.
Right.
Because shirt has now become a very common piece of clothing that ladies and girls, everybody wears. And then I thought of pantsuits.
Okay.
Because pantsuit मुझे काफ़ी powerful लगता है to the personality. And then I thought of, dresses. Because silk suits and silk sarees are very easily available wherever you go. But when it comes to dresses, shirts, pantsuits, I also wanted to create that niche for myself. कि हाँ, आपको कुछ contemporary, कुछ fusion यहाँ पे मिलेगा. So अभी we are working towards fusion, as in mixing something like a pantsuit with the fabric silk. Because H&M, Zara, to name a few, they do create pantsuits, and they are called power suits there, but they are not made out of silk.
Yes, exactly. Silk.
And we wanted to create,
Really understand.
yeah, and we wanted to create power suits made out of silk because we don't want to leave that thing कि आप कुछ भी पहनो, आपको लगना चाहिए कि उसमें रेशम का कुछ पार्ट है, so that it becomes रेशम. तो सिल्क होना इसलिए बहुत important है.
That's nice. So Vishakha, what has been your support system throughout? Like, what has always been, what has always got your back?
My parents and my family. Touch wood, I come from a joint family, and I am the only girl in the family. I have 4 brothers, and I get immense support from my family. My grandmoms, my chachus, my chachis, everybody. In fact, my siblings. इफ़ यू गाइज माइट हैव सीन अ वीडियो, हमने अभी रिसेंटली एक वीडियो पोस्ट किया था, हमने एक प्रीव्यू रखा था घर पे. आई हैड नो स्टाफ्स वर्किंग फॉर मी. जैसे ही कोई कस्टमर साड़ी लेके जा रहा था, मेरा 10 साल का सिबलिंग, मेरे 12 साल के सिबलिंग, उन लोगों ने साड़ी फोल्ड की है, उन लोगों ने सारी की सारी अरेंज की है उस एग्जीबिशन में.
Wow.
I had everybody working for me from morning to night without complaints. So this is the support I get from my family. तो उसके बाद लगता है कि family है तो सब कुछ है. That is my biggest support.
Nice, that is really really nice. ऐसा होना अपने आप में ये boost देता है अपना confidence. That's very nice. So Vishakha, you have become an entrepreneur in such a young age. So how does it feel when you're with your friends? मतलब जो आपकी एज के हैं, कई लोग तो actually decide ही कर रहे होंगे कि उन्हें क्या बनना है लाइफ में. And how is it like they are inspired by you, या फिर they are in awe? How is it, or it's like normal?
Honestly, it gets a little awkward while getting a few compliments because I am too small and all my customers are my friends' moms usually. मेरे क्लासमेट्स की मॉम्स ही मेरी कस्टमर्स हैं मेजरली. तो देयर आर टाइम्स व्हेन आई लिसन फ्रॉम देम कि हमारा बेटा तो अभी तक कॉलेज ही कर रहा है एंड यू आर डूइंग दिस. बट आई थिंक इट्स ऑल्सो अबाउट वेयर यू कम फ्रॉम. आई थिंक इट्स ऑल्सो अबाउट योर पेरेंट्स सपोर्टिंग यू एज इन somebody who has a business, let's say some XYZ person जिसका कोई बिजनेस है, तो वो अगर अपने बच्चे को अपने बिजनेस के बारे में बताएगा और तो उनका बेटा 100% या उनकी बेटी 100% इंटरेस्टेड होगी इफ दे आर इंटरेस्टेड इन गेटिंग इनटू बिजनेस. सो आई थिंक इट्स अबाउट पेरेंट्स ऑल्सो. आपको अपने बच्चों को इतनी जल्दी इन्वॉल्व करना है या नहीं करना है. माई फादर इन्वॉल्व मी इन बिजनेस व्हेन आई वाज इन 6th grade. He always used to tell me कि he never involved me, but हमारा घर दुकान एक ही था, तो इस चीज़ का काफ़ी बेनिफिट मिलता था. पापा के पास कोई व्यापारी आता था और पापा घर पे ही रहते थे, तो इट वॉज मी एंड माई सिबलिंग जिनको जाके बैठना पड़ता था कि आप 10 मिनट्स रुक जाइए, हमारे डैड आ रहे हैं. तो उस 10 मिनट्स में हमको उनसे बात करने का टाइम मिल जाता था कि आप क्या करते हो. एंड वी वर किड्स, तो वो हमको सारी चीज़ें बता भी देते थे कि हम यहाँ से हैं, हम पापा का ये काम करते हैं, या पापा हमारे साथ ऐसा काम करते हैं. तो हमने उन 10 मिनट्स को यूज़ करके काफ़ी लोगों से काफ़ी इंटरव्यूज़ लिए हैं.
Nice.
एंड माई फादर ऑलवेज यूज टू टेल अस कि तुम लोग क्यों लोगों को क्वेश्चन करते हो, तुम लोग क्यों उनसे बात करना चालू कर देते हो. उनको लगता होगा कि हम काम पे आते हैं और हमको इतना क्वेश्चन आंसर करना पड़ता है. बट दोज 10 minutes आई थिंक एडेड वेल टू माई theme when I wanted to start Resham. These were the uncles who I spoke to for 10 minutes. I approached them that uncle आप प्लीज़ मेरे लिए साड़ी वीव करिए, आप प्लीज़ मेरे लिए फैब्रिक बनाइए. And those 10 minutes in my 6th grade helped me hear कि हाँ बेटा हम तुम्हारे लिए बनाएंगे ना, तुमको ये करवाना है, हमको
Connection है आपके साथ. They are used to talking to you. They know you physically. That's really nice, Vishakha. That's really nice. So but when you were into it.
Yeah, and sorry, I love that question of being friends and stuff. So I have a lot of friends here. I have in fact a lot of acquaintance. I told you I'm a big time extrovert and I love talking to people. So I think more than my age friends, I have my customer now who are my friends. As in now, whenever I'm going to a party and if my mom asks me who's your company, I'm like, मेरे को मेरे customers मिल जाएंगे, आप tension मत लो.
That's really really nice.
That is what my friends group. So when you tell me that Vishakha, you have to collect your age people for a party, I think I might fail at some point of time when you tell me this.
Yeah.
But when you tell me Vishakha, you have to collect your friends कि आपको लोगों को invite करना है for something. All I have is my customers. So I think my customers are my real friends at this point of time, I say.
Wow. So Vishakha, what do you think is your real superpower? A Shakti that you have that actually never lets you fail, that keeps you going. कुछ भी हो जाए, that you stay strong. So what is that Shakti that you have?
Believing in myself. And believing in God. I always think कि if something is not happening the way I want it to, तो I always think कि क्या पता भगवान जी ने कुछ better plan कर रखा है, कल शायद कुछ better हो जाए. तो that is what drives me कि चलो अगर ये नहीं हुआ तो ये तो हो ही जाएगा. आई डोंट लूज हार्ट एक ही बार में कि पापा यार ये मेरे हिसाब से हो ही नहीं रहा है। पहले ऐसा होता था, आई वुडेंट डिनाई, आई वुडेंट लाई। इनिशियली जब चीज़ें मेरे हिसाब से नहीं होती थी तो मुझे बहुत ज़्यादा इरिटेशन हो जाती थी, बहुत ज़्यादा डिमोटिवेटेड फील होता था। तो दैट इज़ व्हेन माय डैड एक्सप्लेन मी कि लाइफ इतनी छोटी नहीं है। अगर आज एक कारीगर नहीं काम कर रहा है आपका, तो 10 और कारीगर है जो आपके पास आएंगे काम मांगने के लिए, और क्या पता वो 10 कारीगर उस एक कारीगर से बेटर हो। तो ऑलवेज बिलीव इन योरसेल्फ कि अगर भगवान जी ने ऐसी अपॉर्चुनिटी दी है कि तुम ऐसा कुछ सोच रही हो स्टार्ट करने का, तो भगवान जी हैज ऑल्सो प्लान थिंग्स फॉर यू कि तुम उसको कैसे आगे लेके जाओगे।
So basically वो कहते हैं ना, where there's a will there's a way.
The way, yes.
Yeah, so it actually happens. तो विशाखा, आपके एज की बहुत सारी गर्ल्स हैं या इवन older than you who are just starting या कुछ सोच रहे हैं अपने लाइफ में करने का. So what is that one message that you will give to them so that they don't lose hope in life? ऐसा कुछ आप बोलना चाहते हैं उनसे?
Firstly, I'd like to say कि please peer pressure में मत बहना, because सबका एरिया ऑफ इंटरेस्ट, सबके आई मीन इफ द टू ऑफ अस आर फ्रेंड्स, आपके लिए ड्राइविंग फैक्टर कुछ और होगा, समथिंग दैट ड्राइव्स योर कॉन्फिडेंस, मेरे लिए ड्राइविंग फैक्टर कुछ और होगा। बट जस्ट बिकॉज वी आर बेस्ट फ्रेंड्स, मैं ऐसा बिल्कुल नहीं सोच सकती कि जो चीज़ आपके लिए कॉन्फिडेंस ड्राइव करी है वो मेरे लिए भी कॉन्फिडेंस ड्राइव करेगी।
100%.
आई शुड नो कि मेरे लिए क्या बेस्ट है। एंड अगर मैं एकदम स्टार्ट कर रही हूँ और मुझे नहीं पता कि मेरे लिए क्या बेस्ट है, तो मुझे एक ही दिन में या एक ही साल में झंडे नहीं गाड़ने हैं। आई हैव द टाइम फॉर माई सेल्फ। मैं चीज़ें ट्रायल एंड एरर पे कर सकती हूँ। एंड दैट इज़ व्हेन आई रियलाइज कि नहीं, दिस इज़ नॉट फॉर मी। आई ट्राई डूइंग फैंसी मटीरियल इनिशियली व्हेन इट केम टू रेशम, बट मुझे रियलाइज हुआ कि फैंसी मटीरियल, सीक्वेंस एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस इज़ नॉट फॉर मी, बिकॉज when we talk about silk, I have when you talk about silk, आपके दिमाग में एक पर्टिकुलर नीश, एक पर्टिकुलर मार्केट, एक टाइप के लोग आ जाते हैं। एंड when you talk about some other fabric, तो मुझे वो समझने में टाइम लगा कि मेरा टारगेट मार्केट क्या है। दैट इज़ व्हेन आई later realized that I don't want to deal in quantity, but I want to deal in quality. 10 कस्टमर्स आए, बट 10 अच्छे कस्टमर्स आए। दैट इज़ what we want. We don't want to cater the entire society. We just want to cater those 10 people who are wanting to wear silk, who are wanting to wear something exquisite.
So you should understand what you actually want to do.
Yeah, so you should
Might
know your
take
niche.
time.
Yeah, and don't get carried away. And this coming from me, I know. See, I think distractions are a very common thing in our age. But you should know how to keep your personal and professional life separate. एंड डिस्ट्रैक्शंस तो 100% आएंगे ही आएंगे। इट इज़ यू हु हैज़ टू गिव इट इम्पोर्टेंस, अगर आपको उसको तवज्जो देना है या नहीं देना है। वॉट इज़ मोर इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर यू एज ऑफ नाउ? यू वॉन्ट टू फोकस ऑन योर वर्क, एंड माई डैड ऑलवेज टेल्स मी, यू हैव योर एंटायर लाइफ टू गेट डिस्ट्रैक्टेड। एंड you, if you want to do something, and there was this dialogue from a film that if you have the itch, 20s is the time you scratch it.
Right.
So,
Really right.
so I think these are the 2-3 takeaways from Resham which I really tell people कि जितना एक्सप्लोर कर सकते हो उतना एक्सप्लोर करो, because you never know which turns out to be the turning point of your life कि हाँ मुझे यही करना है, this is what I want to do, this is what drives me crazy, this is what I want to wake up to every day.
Anything you
And make good friends.
Yeah, be good friends.
Good friends are very important. Somebody who lifts you up, somebody who doesn't envies you, somebody who tells you when you're wrong, and somebody who criticizes you when you do not do. आपके friends आपको बहुत ज़्यादा boast करेंगे हर चीज़ में, and सारी चीज़ें हैं, but the kind of friends that I've made, they are not going to appreciate me for all that I do, but they are 100% going to criticize me if I do something wrong. They are not sugar friends that I've made.
That's
And initially I used to get irritated. यार मैं इतना कर रही हूँ और तुम लोग मेरे साथ ऐसा ऐसा कर रहे हो। But now I realize कि मेरे 10 अच्छे काम के बाद अगर मैंने एक बुरा भी काम किया है, and they have told me कि no, this is not right, this is not how you should do it. It is because of them that, you know, I am able to do something new. The confidence that they give me, the boast that they give me, and the way they tell me that this is something that I'm doing which is not right. So I think friends are very important in life and choosing the right set of friends. And I'm very lucky, touch wood, the set of friends that I have right now. I am extremely grateful for them.
Really nice. Vishakha's friends, if you are listening, she's really grateful to all of you.
I tell them every day that I'm grateful for them.
Keep doing that.
So my coach, like I have a business coach for myself. She's also one of the Shaktis you're going to interview, Miss Kavita. So she has told me that, when you're grateful in life, your perspective, your point of view changes. Like I told you yesterday, Rashmini, thank you so much for giving me this opportunity. Because I was really feeling overwhelmed that you decided on taking this interview, or you found me, enough कि आप इस particular program में मेरा interview ले सकते हो.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल Vishakha. I must tell everyone out there that there is a lot of learning we have got from this interview itself. If you meet Vishakha in a person, she is a kind of person you should actually go and talk to. So actually Vishakha, this interview, अगर लोग देख रहे हैं तो they'll definitely take away a lot of things, and I must really appreciate.
And being grateful is one thing that I learned from her, and I tell this to people every day because she has told me कि जितनी चीज़ें भगवान जी दे रहे हैं उनको थैंक यू तो बोल दो, क्योंकि अगर कल उन्होंने डिसाइड कर लिया कि हमें नहीं देना और वापस लेना है तो तुम क्या करोगे. इसलिए तुम रोज़ उनको थैंक यू बोलो कि हमें इतनी सारी चीज़ें मिली है. उसके लिए आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल फॉर माई फ्रेंड्स, फॉर माई फैमिली, फॉर यू गाइज हु ट्रस्टेड ऑन मी, एंड फॉर माई कस्टमर्स स्पेशली. आई एम वेरी ग्रेटफुल.
That's nice. So I think Vishakha, you are doing a fabulous job, and from the entire Ladies Official, I wish all the best for your future. May you achieve greatest heights.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for taking out time for all of us here. And I'm sure
Thank you. I'm glad.
you'll take away a lot of things from this interview.
I'm glad. I wish they do. And I'm always available. I think I wouldn't say I'm always a call away because I don't pick up calls so quickly. But I'm always a text away for anything and everything.
Great. Thank you so much, Vishakha. Thank you.
Thank you so much.